हेलो, वेलकम टू आर्यन पाठशाला। मैं रघुनाथ आपके लिए हम पहला चैप्टर लाए हैं 10th क्लास का साइंस का चैप्टर है केमिकल रिएक्शन एंड इक्वेशन। हम बहुत अच्छी तरह से सिंप्लीफाई करके समझेंगे कि केमिकल रिएक्शन क्या होता है और केमिकल इक्वेशन कैसा लिखा जाता है। जस्ट नाउ वी विल डिस्कस केमिकल रिएक्शन एंड इक्वेशन। सीबीएसई का 10th क्लास का पहला चैप्टर है, ठीक है। तो चलिए देखते हैं व्हाट इज केमिकल रिएक्शन। व्हेन टू और मोर एलिमेंट्स मिक्स विथ ईच अदर, देन वी विल गेट अनदर component that is called a chemical reaction. Otherwise, one component will be decomposed to many, that is also a chemical reaction. In chemical reaction, what happens? Two sides are there. One is left hand side and other is right hand side. In left hand side, we are saying it is reactant, and right hand side we will say that productant. In a chemical reaction, we will take something and we will get another thing, that is called chemical reaction. They might lose their properties. So now I will show you with an example that Na plus H2O. Na plus H2O. What we will get? We will get NaOH plus H2. Na will mix with OH and H2 gas will liberate. This is the symbol of liberation of gas. This is a gas. So this is reactant side and this is productant side. So when reactant side will be there and productant side will be there, we have to put an arrow mark. Okay. So now we will discuss types of chemical reactions. How many types of chemical reactions are there? Chemical reaction, types of chemical reaction. In that, first one is combination reaction. In combination reaction, in combination reaction, what happens when two or more elements combine with each other and it will form another compound? It is called a chemical combination reaction. Like that, we will give I will give an example like CaO plus H2O. What we will get? CaO plus H2O. CaO means what? Calcium oxide plus H2O. What we will get? CaOH whole twice, CaOH whole twice plus heat will liberate. Heat. So from here what we can see, this CaO will be added with H2O, then we are getting CaOH whole twice, calcium hydroxide. यहाँ पर क्या होगा? दो एलिमेंट्स और दो कंपाउंड्स मिक्स हो गए, मर्ज हो गए और एक नया प्रोडक्ट हमें मिल गया. इट इज कॉल्ड रिएक्टेंट एंड इट इज कॉल्ड प्रोडक्टेंट. व्हाट वी गॉट हियर? वी गॉट कैल्शियम हाइड्रोक्साइड. ओके, let us go to the next one. First one is chemical combination, second one is decomposition. Just reverse of combination. What is decomposition? Decomposition. In decomposition, what happens? One substance split into two or more substances. That is called as decomposition reaction. In decomposition reaction, what happens? With an example, I can say you that when one object will split into two or three. Decomposition reaction again, listen, you can group it into three types. First one is thermal decomposition. Thermal. What do you mean by the thermal? Thermal means heat. Second one is electrolysis. Third one is photolysis. Photolysis. Electrolysis means what? Here electricity is required. Photolysis means what? As we know that photo means sunlight. Here sunlight is required. Here thermal heat is required. Electrolysis electricity is required. Photolysis sunlight is required. We will give I will give an example of each and every one. First is thermal one. Thermal decomposition. What is thermal decomposition? CaCO3, calcium carbonate. When heat will be provided to calcium carbonate, it is one compound. Calcium carbonate is one compound. When heat will be provided to calcium carbonate, it will decompose into two substances. First one is CaO, second one is carbon dioxide. CaO and carbon dioxide. From one substance we got two. Already I told you that one substance will be split into two or more substances, that is called decomposition reaction. What happened here? CaCO3 decomposed into calcium oxide and CO2 gas will liberate. This is thermal. Heat is required. Thermal means what? Heat. Here heat is required. So first one. Second one is what? Electrolysis. So now I will explain you what is electrolysis. In electrolysis, electricity is required. Electricity is required. Suppose I will take H2O, water, and electricity will be passed. Do it. Then what we will get? H2O will be decomposed into hydrogen and oxygen. As we know from our childhood, our science teacher is saying us that H2O is a combination of hydrogen and oxygen. But when we will decompose H2O to H2O, we will get hydrogen H2 plus O2. 2H2 plus O2. So here we are getting hydrogen and oxygen. Here electricity is required, that's why it is called electrolysis decomposition. Third one is photolysis. Let us go to photolysis decomposition. Here we will take 2 AgCl and sunlight will be provided, in presence of sunlight. Then when it will be exposed, AgCl will be exposed into sunlight. What we will get? We will get Ag and Cl2. Ag to Ag and Cl2 gas will be liberated. So this is all about our decomposition reaction, thermal decomposition, electrolysis decomposition, photolysis decomposition. As I told you that sunlight is required here, so it is photolysis. Electricity is required there, that is it is called as electricity is required, that's why it is called electrolysis. And first one is thermal, heat is required, that's why it is thermal decomposition. Is it clear? Now we will go for third one. Third one is displacement. Displacement means what? Third one. Displacement. Third one is displacement. In displacement, two types of displacement are there. First one is single displacement. Second one is double displacement. In single displacement, only one element will be displaced. In double displacement, two elements will be displaced. Double displacement. Okay. In single displacement, what happens? As I told you, one element will be displaced. Displacement means what? Displace. One object will displace another object. For example, if we will take a 10th class student and he will go and he can push any student of class 5. Yes or no? Definitely yes. But if a 5th class student will come and he tries to push 10th class student, it is quite not possible for that 5th class student that he can push the 10th class student. Why? Because the 10th class student is more stronger than that of 5th class student. Yes, clear? Like that, when more reactive element can displace less reactive element, but less reactive element cannot displace more reactive element. Is it clear? So here we have to find out the reactivity series. One series is there, reactivity series. We can go for that. When we will go in deeper, we can go through that. So you have to remember that reactivity series. It is given in your NCERT book. Okay. So one example we will take CuSO4, copper sulfate plus zinc. What will happen here? This will be displaced. Zinc can displace copper and we will get ZnSO4 plus Cu. Cu will be displaced. This one will be displaced. It will come and it will occupy copper's place and it will become ZnSO4 and Cu will be displaced from copper sulfate. This is single displacement. One element displaced other element, that is called single displacement. In double displacement what happens? Two elements will displace two. For example, Na2SO4, I can take, this is single displacement. This is single displacement. Now we will take another example of double displacement. Na2SO4, Na2SO4 means what? Sodium sulfate plus barium chloride. Barium chloride, BaCl2. Here both the elements will displace both. This will come here and this will come here. Ba will displace Na and Na will come here and it will merge with Cl. So what we will get? BaSO4. What happens here? Ba will come here means it will be displaced. Na2 will be displaced. How many Na are there? Two Nas are there. So 2 Na will be displaced by Ba. So it will become BaSO4. Now what is there? Cl2 is there and 2 Na is there. So we will get 2 NaCl. Is it clear? Here it is single displacement. It is double displacement. It would have been clear that what is double displacement, what is single displacement. Single displacement, remember, in single displacement only one element will be displaced. In double displacement, two elements will be displaced. What happened here? Ba displaced Na and Na is displacing here and it is coming and merging with Cl. So we are getting BaSO4 plus NaCl. What happens here? Cu will be displaced by Zn. But here Zn can displace Cu, but Cu cannot displace Zn. For example, if you will take ZnSO4 plus Cu cannot displace Zn. Clear? So it is all about displacement reaction. Displacement, two types of displacement, single and double displacement. Next we will go to the next one. Next one is also very easy. Fourth one is oxidation and reduction reaction. Oxidation and reduction. From oxidation, we will start first oxidation. Okay? Oxidation means what? How can we know that it is oxidation reaction? Adding of oxygen. Oxidation. First, we will know that what is oxidation. Adding of oxygen. First one is adding of oxygen. Second one is removal of hydrogen. Removal of hydrogen. Third one is, first one is adding of oxygen. Second one is removal of hydrogen. Third one is loss of any ion. Charges. If charge will be lost, then it is also oxidation. If hydrogen will be removed, then it is also oxidation. If oxygen will be added, then also it is oxidation. I will give one example here. First one, oxidation. Adding of oxygen. We will add oxygen, 2Cu plus oxygen, adding of oxygen, O2. What we will get? When 2Cu and O2 will be added, what we are getting? 2Cu, O2. How many O are there? 2. 2CuO. 2Cu, copper oxide. Second one, what? Removal of hydrogen. Now we will remove hydrogen. 2H2S plus 2H2S plus O2. Hydrogen will be removed from here. Then what we are getting? When oxygen will be added with the 2H2S, hydrogen will be removed from here. Okay. So what we are getting? We are getting 2S. What is left here? H2 is removed. H2 is removed. What is left here? 2S. And here O2 plus H2, 2H2O. It is removal of hydrogen. What happened here? Here you can see hydrogen is not here. Here you can see oxygen is added. In Cu oxygen is added. Here what happened? Hydrogen is not here. It is removed. From here H2S, hydrogen H2 is removed. Now third one is zinc metal. Suppose we will take zinc metal. Okay, zinc metal. If zinc metal will lose 2 electrons, then it will be zinc 2 plus. Zinc 2 plus 2E minus. What happened here? It is zinc lost 2 electrons. So in all these three cases, it can be said as it is oxidation. Clear? Just opposite of oxidation is reduction. Just opposite of oxidation is reduction. So what is reduction? Now we will discuss reduction. So I am erasing reduction. In reduction also 3. Let us erase all. Second one is reduction. Same. 3. Oxygen is added there in oxidation. Here oxygen is removed. Oxygen removed. Remind that second one. Hydrogen is lost there. Hydrogen removed here. Here hydrogen is added. Hydrogen added. Third one, the loss of electron is there. Here gain of electron. Gain of electron. Let us take some examples. First one is 2KClO3. For first one, KClO3. Now what will happen? We will provide heat. We will provide heat. This is the symbol of heat. When heat will be provided, then what we will get? 2KCl. 2KCl. What is left here? 2KCl is not there. O3 is there. 2O3. 2O3. So what happened here? Oxygen removed. This oxygen removed from 2KClO3. Now we will add hydrogen. Second one. We will add hydrogen to what? Sodium. Sodium metal 2Na plus H2. What we will? Hydrogen is added here. Hydrogen is added here. So what we will get? 2NaH. Sodium hydride. We will get sodium hydride. In third one, what? Gain of electron. In last session oxidation, what happened? Loss of electron. Zinc 2 plus. Zinc 2 plus is there. Now what happened? It will gain 2 electron again. When zinc ion will be gaining 2 electrons, then again it will be zinc metal. What is difference between zinc 2 plus and zinc? Zinc is zinc metal. Zinc 2 plus is zinc ion. Clear? I am thinking that it is very clear that what is oxidation and reduction. When it is combined in one reaction, it is called as redox reaction. oxidation and reduction in one reaction, that is called as redox reaction. Let us take an example. What is redox reaction? When both oxidation and reduction takes place in one reaction, in one equation, in one chemical equation, in one chemical reaction, that is called as redox reaction. Oxidation as well as reduction reaction is happening there. CuO, take an example. With an example, it would have been very clear. CuO plus H2, and we will provide heat. We will provide heat. What we will get? Cu, copper metal we will get. What is left? H2O. H2O. So you can clearly see oxygen is reduced from here, removed from here. So it is oxidation. It is what? Oxidation. And you can see it is reduction. Here oxidation reaction is happening and reduction reaction is also happening. So, no, sorry, it is reduced. Oxygen is reduced. Opposite. Oxygen is reduced from here, so it is reduction reaction, and it is oxygen is added here, oxidation reaction. Is it clear? Oxygen is added in H2, so it is called as oxidation, and it is oxygen is removed from here, so it is reduction reaction. Both the reactions happening here, reduction and oxidation, so it is called complete reaction is called as redox reaction. Clear? Now last one is our exothermic and endothermic reaction. Fifth one is exothermic and endothermic reaction. Exo means what? Exothermic, thermic and endothermic. Exothermic means what? When heat will be released. For example, when we will take magnesium ribbon and we will expose it into oxygen and we will burn in presence of oxygen, magnesium, 2 Mg plus O2, what we will get? Heat will be provided. Okay? Then, sorry, when we will burn in the presence of oxygen, it will give us 2 MgO and heat will be released. So, when heat is released, it is called as exothermic reaction. When heat is required, it is called as endothermic reaction. Clear? So, let us take another example of endothermic reaction. 2HgO. 2HgO plus heat is required here. Heat is required here. When heat will be provided to 2HgO, then we will get 2Hg plus O2. 2Hg plus oxygen gas will be released. Okay. So it is here you can see the difference. Here heat is released, so it is called exothermic. Here heat is required, so it is called as endothermic reaction. Clear? Now at last we will discuss how to balance an equation. These are types of reactions, 5 types. Next and last one we will discuss, and we will conclude with that balancing of equation. Balancing means what? Balancing of equation. In balancing of equation, what we have to do generally is that it is trial and error method. Trial and error method means what? We have to go on and on and on. Very easy, very simple. I will do one. Suppose Na plus H2O. 1 H2O. You have to practice, my dear students. You have to practice more here in trial and heat and trial method. Then you can do it very easily. NaOH, what we are getting? Na plus H2O. we are getting NaOH plus NaOH plus H2. So what we have to do is that left hand side and right hand side we have to write first LHS and RHS. In left hand side what is there we have to write. In right hand side what is there we have to write. Here Na is there. How many Na are there? 1. So I will write with 1. How many H are there? 2. So I will write 2. How many oxygen is there? 1. In right hand side how many Na are there? 1. Oxygen 1. Hydrogen 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. Here you can see sodium is balanced, already balanced. Oxygen is already balanced. We have to balance only hydrogen. Here it is 2, it is 3. How to balance 2 and 3? We have to multiply here 2, here 3 and here 2. Then it can be. It is one thing. Otherwise we can go on and on and on. So it is called as heat and trial method. So here if we will multiply 3, see, then what will happen? It will be 6. But see, what will happen? This is also not going to work because it is 6, but here it is 3. So it is disturbed. Oxygen is disturbed. So this is called heat and trial method. So it is not working. So we will not do like this. Okay. So we will go for the second trial. Second trial. It is not. We have to erase this one. So we will not directly write this here. So second one is we have to write stepwise. Okay. Here 2 oxygen hydrogens are there. 2 or 3 are here. So let us hydrogen 3, here 3, 2. So 1 hydrogen will be added. So it will become 4. It will also become 4. Now oxygen is 2. So I have to multiply 2 here. 2. Okay. 2. Now sodium is not balanced. Sodium is 2 here. Already 2. So I have to multiply here 2. Now it is balanced. So if you will go and you will try to solve many problems, then you can solve this type of things very easily. This is very easy actually. You go and try and you can solve all the balancing of equations, and definitely I can say you that it will come in your exam. Definitely you go on trying, definitely this balancing of equation will come in your exam. Thank you. Have a nice day. If any problem will be there, then you can message me. Thank you. Have a nice day.